video. In this video, we're going to talk about the sections that we'll be looking at in this tutorial. In the entire tutorial. The previous video, we gave a brief description of what Ecclesia is about. And so that's the first section that we see here. The next, we're going to talk about getting ready and to touch base on what you need to use Ecclesia. We'll talk about how to set up a branch, and a branch here we mean church branch. Ecclesia is structured to handle branches instead of an entire church. So if a church it can handle an entire church, but then it handles them on a branch level, on branch basis. And so we're also going to talk about setting up and getting things ready. In terms of settings, we talk about subscriptions or packages as well. We're going to talk about how to make payment. And we'll also talk about upgrading in the case where you have subscribed to a specific package and you want to upgrade to a different package. We're going to talk about that. And then we'll start off with membership management, handle all those various things that has to do with membership management. And then we'll do the same for welfare. We'll do the same for tithe. We will also handle pledge or pledges. We'll handle properties or assets. And then we'll talk about budgeting. We'll also talk about special giving. Special giving is anything that is not tithe, tithing or pledges. There are kinds of giving. You can give as a congregation. In that instance, we don't track to know which member gave what. But unlike tithing, we want to know who gave what so that we can track those kind of payments. Special giving is something like tithing or pledge because we want to know who paid what. But then they are not tithes, they are not pledges as well. So for instance, if you are doing a fundraising, but then you don't want to do it as an entire congregation, but you want to know who gave what, and so that probably you can appreciate the person later. You can use special giving to do that. Special giving also gives, we'll talk more about it when we get there. And then we'll also do bookkeeping. Bookkeeping, we are starting from here, we are diving into accounting. So we'll start off with bookkeeping, and then we'll do some other stuff, other accounting stuff that has to do with liability accrual, investment, debt management, prepayment, or in some cases, accountant will say advance payment or advances. And then we'll do overriding depreciation as well. That is to say that we'll go into depreciation. And then from there, we'll talk about event management, attendance management, and publications or announcements. And then we'll talk about how you can set up a sub-branch. And then we'll also look into user management systems and permissions. And then we'll talk about reporting, the various reports that you can have. And then we'll also dive into the mobile application that is specifically designed, full-featured for members. So basically, this is what the content of this entire video will be like.